last week.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, guys. All right. So first things first, we're gonna just state the obvious here. This is the inaugural episode of Let's Take This Offline, which is my sequel, podcast, rebrand, whatever you want to say, from the previous Hired and Wired that I was working on. We love that, but we're seeing a little bit of evolution. That's what we'll call it, right? Preeti's an avid listener of the podcast, and she's also my best friend. So I think for a while now, this has been requested, maybe by several people. I'm not going to give myself like too big of a head and be like, everyone's been asking, but like several people have requested this. Would you say that that's accurate?
Yeah, it is.
At the Discord. So for this inaugural episode, we are going to take a front row seat, deep dive, real look at the friendship of Preeti and myself. Now, Preeti, this is Preeti here, everyone. Do you want to like do a quick introduction of yourself? Tell us who you are. Who is she? Just don't mention where you work. You can say anything else.
Okay. I'm a network engineer.
Okay.
And I'm your best friend.
Humble brags, but that's fine. She's super humble. She's also my neighbor. So let's go ahead and add a layer of thickness to it. Our relationship is like an onion. It has layers.
It does.
We're like Shrek in that way. Okay. Let's just get right into it. Okay. We're going to answer the questions that everyone has been asking, wanting to know from day one. So first things first, I would like to start off by saying that Preeti and I's friendiversary, our 1 year of friendship,
It's coming up.
is coming up, which we met over a year ago, but we'll call our friendiversary like our first friend date, like when we went out
Yeah.
and got margaritas and then
That's
went to
next weekend.
tailgaters.
It's next weekend.
It's next weekend. It's on Saturday, and I will see you.
It's on Sunday.
It's on. Oh, my bad.
I think. I don't know.
Oh, please. She's like, no, I've literally been marking the days off my calendar. Do you know how much of a chore it is to deal with you? It's like every day is a victory.
It is. It's a lot. So.
I mean, where is the lie? Where is the lie? I think what's really funny, and I want to also address the fact that if you're a member of the Discord server that we primarily interact in, it's kind of trolly, kind of not, because Preeti, we have this bit where she's like picks on me all the time. Like she's just mean to me. It's not actually a bit. She's really like mean. So.
I do it for the audience.
She's like, I have to give the people what they want. You already said that. Okay, so I want to start by talking about our friendship origin story. I'll let you run with this one because you obviously were there too. Tell the viewers, how did we meet?
So we were at the park right outside our house and you saw me from across the park. You fell in love right away.
And then what happened?
There's no looking back since then. No.
That's one hell of it. I love that. That's one hell of an origin story.
So now we both have kids. So our kids were playing at the park, and my daughter, being my daughter, she just went and started talking to your kid, and they just started playing together, and she came and talked to you. And then we started talking.
Yeah.
And we exchanged numbers and...
Yeah, well, I would also like to say that she asked for my number. So even though she says I was in love with her...
I was getting the looks from across the park, so I had to do something.
Stop it right now. You're so bad. Okay, so speaking of looks from across the park, what was your first impression of me?
Well, the first one ever.
Yes, there's only one first impression of someone.
I I thought you were very friendly. You just talked to me, and I think we had connection from day one.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think that was like do you think I presented myself accurately in that first meeting that we had?
No.
Please elaborate.
Well, there's so many layers to you, right?
Oh my God.
So I just saw the first layer that everybody gets to see that day.
Oh. I was just smiling and yapping.
Yeah.
That's my baseline. Like, that is my, like, at bare minimum, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
So my first impression of you was, she's very quiet. I was like, she's very sweet. She's very quiet. Like, probably, you know, we're going to exchange numbers. And much like you do as an adult woman at any park, when you meet another mom, you never talk to them literally ever again. You never hear from them ever again. You know what I mean? It's like you running into that person at the grocery store that you like knew from high school, and they're like, let's get together soon. And you're like, for sure. Yeah. And then you never do.
Yeah.
Like that. But that kind of brings me into the next question is can you think about, like, from the beginning of our friendship, like a funny or like awkward moment?
You didn't tell never mind. So your first impression of me was I was quiet and sweet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Very demure, very
still
calm.
True?
No.
Okay.
I mean, yes, on the baseline, like, right? Like,
yeah,
like,
the first layer.
For sure. Like, the surface level of Preeti is like very calm. Like, she's like got it together. Like, you know what I mean? And you do have it together. Like, even if you're, you know, all versions of you has it together. You all have it together. But she's a lot more outgoing and like has way more wild side to her than I thought she did. And I think actually like our first interaction post the park, kind of, I was like,
when we went out.
Well, it was when you texted and you were like, we should go out drinking. And I was like, who is texting me right? Who is this with the good ideas? What, for you, a funny or awkward moment early on?
Early on. Thanksgiving.
That wasn't early on. We're talking about our friendship anniversary was a year ago. Thanksgiving was in November.
We never hung out just one-on-one before that. It was...
But we had interactions. Okay, what about the time at Tailgaters where the guy was talking about turtles?
That was
super
awkward.
Super
yeah.
weird.
That was the first weird.
Why were we even talking about that? Oh my God. What is wrong? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That was probably the first glimpse of like, she's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. That was the first glimpse for sure. Yep. You did top that after that. But yeah, that was like a good intro into your craziness.
It was. And I will say that first text message I got from you, and you were like, hey, let's go out drinking. I had to text Kim because I hadn't saved your number because I'm really bad about saving numbers. And I was like, who is texting us right now? And she was like, oh, it's Preeti that we met. I was like, oh my God, okay. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever was that Preeti actually texted us in a group. Like, first of all, who reaches out to mom again? Like, then she went full on group chat from day one. Okay. Yeah. Which is...
that's not like me at all, so I don't know what happened there.
I think I just sprinkled some of my, like, insane dust on you or something like that.
Yeah.
So, from there, I was like, this chick's so cool. Like, yeah, we planned, like, a time we all went out. That was the night of the Tailgaters of the turtle story. And the next day, we were, like, all fighting for our lives.
Yep.
It was so bad.
It was so bad.
It was so fun. It was a great kickoff.
Yes.
It was a great kickoff into our relationship.
And it was the four of us.
Yes.
You, me,
Kim and Sarah.
Yeah.
We have two other friends.
The OGs.
The OGs. The Real Housewives of Inspiration.
Yep.
That's us. This next little bit, we're going to talk about our, like, getting to know each other process. So this is more of me and Preeti, right? Like, not so much of, like, what we did, but how... Maybe this is where Thanksgiving's going to get brought up. How did our friendship grow deeper?
Okay. I don't know. I have no idea.
Just remember that. How did our friendship grow deeper?
All right, so let's just say, trying to think of a good way to put this here.